All right, on the podcast today, we have the founder, inventor, amazing person, Eric from Qwik Truck, the inventor, founder, and owner. And just so everybody knows out there, the website is. You want to say the website? Please.
Sure, yeah. It is www.qwiktruks.com. And, we're working on the SEO. I wanted Qwik Truks, obviously spelled normal.
Oh, you did? Okay, I was going to ask you about that, yeah.
Oh, yeah, totally. But some, jacked up truck place had it, so...
Whoa.
Anyhow, we're trying to get it, but I think that we'll leave the spelling as it is, and if we ever are able to get that website, then we'll just port it over.
Yeah, and the SEO should take over that anyway, so it'll all work out. How did you come up, how did you come up with this amazing idea that, in my opinion, is really, skateboarding hasn't really changed that much over the last, whatever, you can think of any number, 20, 40, 60 years or whatever it is.
Right.
How did you originally come up with this incredible idea?
I was supposed to go skating with my friends. We were just going to go skate in the alley, kind of do an old school parking block behind the 7-Eleven session,
Okay.
And get some Slurpees and do some no complies.
All right.
And so I wanted to set up my, I have a rip saw, Schmidt sticks.
Yeah.
In 87, they made that board.
Yeah.
And so I came across a repop of one that was stolen from me when I was a little kid. And it was a really special board.
Yeah.
I bought it, saved up, mowed lawns, saved up, and then it got stolen the very next day at day camp, so I never got to skate it. So I found this repop, and I wanted to put it together and go, relive the 80s, right?
Yeah.
And it just took me so long to set up the board that I was late. And I thought, man, I just want to be able to, pull my trucks off of one board and stick them on another board.
And that's it? How many years ago did that happen?
3 or 4 years ago.
Wow, and you already made it happen. So 3 to 4 years total, and now it's a real thing.
Yeah, that night, my buddy Tom and I, he came over to the house, and we were sitting in the hot tub, and I was just like, man, how cool would it be to be able to do this? And then, we got out of the hot tub a little later after soaking our bones from skating, beating ourselves up. I'm almost 50, so
yeah.
I've been skating since I was 6, and I'm 47 in a couple months here. So, so we started cutting up pieces of plastic and thinking about a riser pad that could slide apart, and that's how it started. And then from there, just years of prototyping. You couldn't imagine how many prototypes I have of this thing.
Wow.
Probably over 100 different versions.
Did you keep them all, or?
Oh yeah.
Kept them all.
Someday maybe I'll frame them, do the timeline.
Yeah, that would be really sick.
Yeah, it'd be. I don't know if I can handle that walk down memory lane yet.
Well, not yet. I mean, soon maybe,
Yeah.
So
totally.
I'm a really big believer in I don't know if you've ever read the book, The Magic Ladder to Success. And what the book, The Magic Ladder of Success, talks about is that every great idea, great invention, everything from the first car to the first plane, the Magic Ladder to Success explains how no one person creates anything by themselves. And so I think you just kind of answered your question. My next question was, what other people helped you do this? I guess Tom was one of the main ones, your friend?
Yeah, well, he was definitely the first one, I it's such a Pandora's box to open up, right? Because you start naming people that have helped you. And,
yeah, well, I mean, don't go too far.
Feelings are gonna be hurt if you
I get
forget somebody along the way, because there's so many people. I mean, first of all, I felt like I got the idea downloaded straight from God, man. Like,
wow.
Like the idea to do this was. You're messing with skateboards, dude. Like, they haven't changed since really, like, I mean, you could say the 70s, you could say all these years, but really, like, not really a whole lot has changed since the 40s when they were, like, stealing their sister's roller skates and screwing them onto a piece of wood, right? Like, yeah. You still have base plates, hangers, kingpins, bearings, wheels, a board, and screws. Yeah. Right, and so to innovate something for the skateboard that's not just like a gimmick, this is a utility, and it's a useful utility if you get it. If you like, I like riding different types of wheels on different terrain, or I like riding different types of boards for fun, or like our buddy Ethan, people that do like heavy skateboarding, they snap boards, so being able to swap out a deck, is amazing. Like, you don't lose your warm up. But yeah, dude, to go back to the question, yeah, dude, downloaded from God. Tom was there day one. We were cutting out pieces of plastic. My buddy Josh's dad, I knew he was a machinist. He worked for a local college here, and I hit him up, and he helped me AutoCAD and cut out the first aluminum versions. Wow. And then I found a company that did 3D printing, and then that was able to kind of fast prototype some stuff with them.
That's incredible. That's incredible.
I mean, gosh, dude, the list goes on and on. Dorian Tucker.
No, but yeah, like you said, though, you downloaded it straight from God. That's right there. That's the answer. That's beautiful. That's it. So what is the...
Dorian Tucker was a huge like proponent of it. He's been a friend since we were kids.
Yeah.
And so definitely bouncing ideas off of him for quite a while.
And he lives in San Diego, right?
He does, yeah. He lives in San Diego.
As
do I, part of the year.
Yeah. I'm excited for you to come back. We gotta hang out way more often too. So if there was one,
go get some tacos.
Definitely, and some sushi too in a different day. Okay. If there was one person when you first created it, who did you envision using it? Just name one person. Would that be Dorian Tucker?
No, not necessarily. I mean, I made it because I wanted it.
Oh, okay. All right. For you, yeah.
You know what I mean? But, like, as I started showing people, like, especially, like, there's, like, I have friends that are surfers in San Diego. I've never been a surfer. Yeah. I'm from the era where, like, there were surfers and there were skaters, but, obviously that time has changed. But my surfer friends were like, dude, this is just like the fins. And I'm like,
oh, yeah, I've seen that.
They're like, you can pull the fins off of surfboards now and put different fins on. Like, if you want a single fin or 3 fins or this height or whatever. And they were like, you can hardly even get a surfboard with glassed-in fins. And so, I mean, in a way, I don't know what the future holds, but there's so many. I can develop this idea so much further. And my patent covers a lot of ground. And one of the things that I will, or maybe will collaborate with a truck company that exists, is to integrate the truck plate into the truck. And so one of the things that keeps some people from using these is if you don't use riser pads, right? You want your truck as low as possible. Yeah. So that would totally eliminate that issue.
Yeah, right? Yeah. I'm a big believer in that. Yeah.
You know what I mean? So anyhow, yeah. There's a lot of ideas cooking.
So what is
one other person before we go any further that I absolutely have to give credit to is my wife for supporting me and like venturing into this, all the prototyping, like struggling, trying to figure out how to patent something.
I was actually waiting for that answer. I was expecting that answer.
Taking it to market, yeah. My wife JoJo, so she definitely has been an encourager.
So how's the criticism and praise been so far?
Yeah, dude, it's crazy. It's awesome. You know, I get messages saying you're making my dreams come true. Some people who are just like, what? You know, just like their minds exploding because they've never thought of it before.
Yeah.
Obviously, the skeptics who are like, oh, do one nose blunt and it's gonna come right off.
I saw that on the Instagram and the TikTok. Yeah.
Oh yeah. So you know, you get the haters, but I just, you know, I've put up with that my whole life as a skateboarder. You know,
exactly.
Like, jocks calling you a fag, and, you know, people calling you a loser, and cops seeing you as a vandal, and all that crap, right? So you're used to getting smack talk. So
you're such a real skateboarder, man. I had the exact same things happen. So,
you know, I knew making something like this that I'm gonna get crap from skaters. I've skateboarded literally 40 years, Ezra, you know, so
yeah.
I was brought up by skateboarding. I'd leave in the morning, go skateboarding, and that's all I did for my whole youth. So
God, you've already answered some of my other questions, so that's great. I just want to, since we're in the middle of it, I want to say the website one more time. It's the QwikTruks.com, and you can order them right now. They're available. The first run sold out. And I just want to make sure, you know, if you're listening halfway through and you might have forgotten about the website, I just wanted to throw that out there one time else. And pretty much you answered all my other questions, you know, about the whole, you know, merging maybe with another truck company and all that. And I, you know, really, really appreciate your time. And I wanted you to be on the first, you know, I wanted you to be the first guest on the Concrete Pilots podcast because you are such an inspiration to me. The invention is such an inspiration to me, and you as a person are just such an inspiration to me. This whole thing is just it's groundbreaking, it's insane, it's confusing, it's all in one. And I just, you know, I think everybody loves to be inspired, but me particularly, I feed off of things that are so inspirational. And this thing really just, when I saw it, I have to admit, when I first saw it, I had, you know, somebody explain it to me that didn't really explain it well, and I didn't see it. And I really thought, you know, wow, that sounds kind of cool, but it seems kind of gimmicky in a way. And then after I saw it at the skate park, I thought, okay, I kind of felt like the people that are you do one nose blunt and there goes the thing. And then I saw Ethan skate it, and he's one of the riders, you know, and I was like, he's hard on stuff. Like, and it seems like, to me, it kind of seems like he's being hard on purpose, but, you know, that's a whole nother podcast. But he's so hard on stuff, and I'm hard on stuff. So, and I was just like, dude, if this lasts through him, and then I saw him break the board and then switch the trucks, and I was sold completely. I was just like, this is it. It's over. This is, it's just, and you know the big names already that's on, and everybody can go to the Instagram and the TikTok and everything else to see. I mean, the heavy hitters are starting to realize how amazing this invention is, and I'm so excited to maybe do like some kind of, you know, in the future, something to do with like a giveaway or something, because I really like to show somebody. I'd like to show somebody else this that have never seen it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man. Hey, back to Ethan. Do you know he is still on his first set?
Wow.
And he broke his indies, and he sent me a picture of his indie hanger had snapped. And
the trucks, the system's still good.
The system was good. So he's broke multiple decks, and he broke a set of indies. And I was just like, I don't want to cast shade on indie. You know, I love indie. Like I ride indies as well as tensors and you know, all kinds of stuff. But yeah, dude, Ethan is a heavy hitter, dude.
Yeah.
And he, like you said, those 180 nose blunt, like he smacks those things so hard,
Yeah.
you know, like trying to knock it off. And so yeah, no, he's rad, dude. He's
So
rad.
amazing, so amazing. I just want to thank you so much for your time. I appreciate you so much. And
Yeah,
yeah,
my pleasure, dude. And congratulations for getting your brand launched. And
yeah, I got no product
I
yet.
wish you huge success.
Yeah, I'm going through it. I got no product yet, but I'm working on it, and I'm able to have this creative outlet until I even have the product, which I really love too. So, hey, thank you so much. And QWIKTRUKS.com. Order yours today. Thank you so much, Eric.
You're very welcome. Thanks so much, Ez.